That'll be something we can talk about next year, okay, JP?
That's all right.
Okay, good. So the other one I wanted to ask you about, the acres that we have in the report, do you guys break it out to pastureland and cropland, or is it all just acres?
Yeah, we do put cropland versus pasture land, and there's some interesting, and that's just all available. Well, it's in the report itself, but there's more analysis actually available in the on the website. And one of the things that I found really interesting is that if you look at the last 4 years, 3 out of the 4 years, we basically recorded an average increase for cropland twice the size of pastureland. Really, 2023 is the only year where the two increases were pretty much neck and neck. Still cropland, a little higher than the increase in pastureland, but otherwise it's been, definitely a stronger increase in prairie provinces for cropland than it was for pastureland. Now, that's interesting. We all know, the extent of the cattle cycle and that market and what it has been going through, in the last few years, quite a few years. We think that there's still some legs to the current cycle in terms of because we're not yet seeing some strong, very strong signals of building back the herd and so forth. So still think that there is, but I think what it says here, I think the data, what it says in terms of the outcome for the farmland market, pastureland versus cropland, is that cattle producers do have a long-term memory. And there were some very challenging years in terms of profitability, some dry years, and I think that's still kind of showing up in how producers think of managing their operation. And yes, there's been profitability, especially at some levels of the cattle market, so if you think of cow calf producers and so forth. But bottom line is, I think there's still a little bit of caution and yeah, something interesting to monitor going forward. I still optimistic that we can sustain the cycle that we're in for some time. I mean, it's hard to predict again when that cycle is going to turn, but yeah, so it's definitely less of an increase for pastureland than it has been for cropland.